Carelessness and lack of civic duty lead Kenyans to board public service vehicles in excess regardless of COVID-19 protocols on public transport. As the country enters a perilous phase in the fight against coronavirus, simple rules of social distancing and maintenance of hand hygiene are not being observed. Every day, hundreds of people sit or saunter outside the Kenya archives. No social distancing, no hand washing or sanitizing, and many have their masks under the chin.
My names are Mr. Evans Charles Okumu. I'm the caretaker of Tomboya Square, and actually right now I'm in charge of social distance to make sure people do not gather according to the COVID-19 requirements of the Ministry of Health. And there's a bit challenging because most Kenyans, they know. Some of them know, but I think too much of it is blamed on the ignorance. People are so much related that if they walk with their kins, they don't want to separate, to sit apart. They just want to sit on each other and sit together. And that's where we tell them, even if you have come with your wife from the house, it is still your wife. What the Kenyans are supposed to do, the wife should sit apart, but you sit together. You are together, but she's apart. So those are some of the greatest challenges, because there's a lot of relations in sisterhood, brotherhood, kinship is bringing the fight of COVID down because of such kind of relationship. So what I could just advise, even the president said very well, this is a personal responsibility. It has got nothing to do with your relationship in the society or family.
Since the cessation of movement was lifted, business is back to near normal for many. Some matatus with a very high commuter turnover, ferrying passengers from different places in the city, no longer comply with COVID-19 public transport guidelines. Some are even calling excess passengers. At Kayole stage, it's business as usual. Beba is the word. The economic concern seems to supersede the health concern.
But some, I cannot say all, but some batteries, they are carrying excess passengers. The reason being, because you're finding that the amount of money, the amount of salary that you are being paid is quite little. So you have to carry a little extra more, at least two.
Nabeba excess, na pesa watu huwa wanakatiwa kidogo, saa zingine wanalipishwa bei kali na zinapitisha. Zinabeba excess.
But for some PSV circles like Omoina, hand washing and sanitizing is the new normal. Hardly a passenger boards their matatus without sanitizing. According to Andrew Maina, who is in charge of Omoina matatus, everyone should take it upon themselves and follow the guidelines. We are dependent on each other, he says.
Watu wanaoshwa mkono kama vile mmeona, watu wanaoshwa mkono, wengine wanakuwa sanitized na kuavoid kubeba excess ili keep social distance. Hiyo yote tunangangana nayo, hata kama tunapitia ugumu katika biashara, bado still tuko pamoja na serikali kupigana na hiyo ugonjwa wa corona.
The matatu industry employs thousands of people. The sector is an essential service provider to many commuters, and some operators know and appreciate that COVID-19 containment is a civic duty.
Watu ni wasanitize mkono na wafanye hivi na hivi venye serikali imesema, kama ni hivi tunafanya hivi, unaona.
Simple